Okay, so some of the things I was thinking of doing was the Hyaron BAP technique. We've got the Regeneru Aquashine Plus, which I was going to do little blobs underneath my eyes. Some 31G 12mm and screw 25G 25mm, and these are just the needles that I use because I like to keep the needle very sharp. It's a 30 gauge 4mm, and it's the kind that locks. So it just locks right onto the end of the syringe. The Aquashine Plus comes with 3 syringes, 3 ml. I doubt I'll use it all, but you never know. So that's what I'm gonna play with this evening.
Hey, good evening everybody, or good morning. My name is Daniella Park from Doing It Sober, and I am going to play around tonight with some Aquashine Plus. I have not tried it yet. I'm going to just put little tiny blobs underneath my eyes, very tiny blebs. I'm still purple from something else I did, and just going to be very careful. I might do a couple threads, 13mm on my lips. I'm trying to define the lines a little bit more on the lips. And maybe I'll throw some screw threads in some of these lines here, down here and stuff like that. So here we go. It is a 30 gauge 4mm, so it is good for mesotherapy and whatever. And I'm going to, I heard this stuff's thick, but I'm going to put little tiny little blebs because I'm going on a trip and I don't want to be all gross. I do have some stuff here, and let's just not pretend that doesn't exist. I'm waiting till winter to get rid of that. All right, let's see what happens here. I just want to do little ones. I even think that might be a little too big. You don't have to worry about anything. This is just, basically hyaluronic acid. It'll just, hydrate. It's a little cross-linked. I don't know with what. I forget. I've researched it before. So it's not like you're putting filler. The stuff will go down. Ooh, I wanted these little blebs, but they're getting big, because I just wanted to fill in this hollowness that makes the dark come out much more. Holy mackerel. You think nothing's coming out, but it is. Very superficial, and I'll be changing my needle, because I don't want to burst into my skin if my needle is not sharp enough. So I have enough needles to keep making the changes, and that way I don't have to worry about, a needle that's not sharp enough. Let's go one more. Whoa, that alcohol. Whew. still very superficial. Okay. I wouldn't mind some volume in my cheekbone there. And remember, it's not a filler, so it's not going to give you bevel up. You know, it's not going to migrate and it's not going to get stuck. You know, it's going to even its way out. Apparently it can take a few days, so be prepared. I hate the purple. A little more up here. Okay. I actually really can't stand this crease right here, so I'm just gonna kind of go underneath there pretty superficially, but see what happens. Oh, I can already see a difference. All right, here we go. Professionally, and boy, was that a mistake. I got two big holes right here. This eye is pinned up. This eye is not, didn't really, he did this here. This one here, don't ask me. I guess it's, you know, both eyes are different, of course. But, I mean, it looks good. And he definitely got some volume up on those eyebrows. But it hurt. And I wasn't actually planning on getting it. I took my mom and then I ended up just doing it because I was there. So, you know, you don't plan for things, and gosh, I just heard my neighbor, her husband has been vaccinated, but he has COVID, the variant. And my doctor, 55 years old, young guy, and worked out 4 days a week. I mean, he was obsessed with fitness and, you know, had a beautiful girlfriend. He died today. He was not a vaccine guy. He was a doctor, but he wasn't a vaccine guy. So, unfortunately, he passed today. Really sad. And I just have a feeling that a lot of people that we know, friends, you know, that don't get vaccinated, we're going to be, you know, hearing stories of people passing that we know. So it's kind of scary to think, you know, just to think about it all. Wow, that whole line is almost covered. G 25 screws, use them up. I can't believe I might have more purple. I pray. No. I had some cogs done professionally, and boy, was that a mistake. I got 2 big holes right here. This eye is pinned up. This eye is not, didn't really, he did this here. This one here, don't ask me. I guess it's, you know, both eyes are different, of course. But, I mean, it looks good. And he definitely got some volume up on those eyebrows. But, it hurt. And I wasn't actually planning on getting it. I took my mom, and then I ended up just doing it because I was there. So, you know, you don't plan for things, and gosh, I just heard my neighbor, her husband has been vaccinated, but he has COVID, the variant, and my doctor, 55 years old, young guy. I told my mom not to call, and here she is. He's 55, young guy, and worked out 4 days a week. I mean, he was obsessed with fitness and, you know, had a beautiful girlfriend. He died today. He was not a vaccine guy. He was a doctor, but he wasn't a vaccine guy. So, unfortunately, he passed today. Really sad. And I just have a feeling that a lot of people that we know, friends, you know, that don't get vaccinated, we're going to be, you know, hearing stories of people passing that we know. So it's kind of scary to think, you know, just to think about it all. Wow, that whole line is almost covered. That's pretty cool. I don't think I'll be using this whole thing, but I will, you know, make it even. I did some of the cheek on the other side, so I'm gonna, the cheekbone. Okay. I think I might try to do a little bit more up in here, just very carefully. kind of pressing it down to help it out because I really don't want to look like a sleeve stack tomorrow, but it's inevitable. I mean, it's going to happen. So I do hope everyone's being safe. We're safer at home doing DIY than we are out in the world. And the truth is, don't we all just do this to make ourselves happy anyway? You know? All right, let's try to get some more definition in the lip lines. And then I'll probably do some ink. Just depends on what I got. You know, these little guys are not the best. I have a pretty deep scar there, so I really want to get that kind of filled in. All right, let's try to get some more definition in the lip lines. And then I'll probably do some ink. Just depends on what I got. You know, these little guys are not the best. I have a pretty deep scar there, so I really want to get that kind of filled in. Yeah. Especially not. I'm not. Why not? Why not? Can't go back to for me. So I'm just gonna go there. Oh. Is it? Oh shoot. Not sure if this is going to work. No. Turn it off. You have real problem needs to just ruin my shot. Need something else? It's very complex. You guys really do. No. Oh my goodness. Oh, this fail. Oh my god, what a paper. You know, that's doing that one. I'm going to rotate. I'm selling it to. You know, I still see the screen. Alright, I'm trying to do it. You want to pull these guys out? Give them a little twist. Pull. Oh, little blood. No biggie. Not such an exciting night, but hey. I still have some of the N25s I haven't used yet. I'm excited about that. Oh no, did I ruin another one? Oh god, is that painful? Ooh. Oh god, is that painful? Oh. Oh. Wow. Oh. Oh god. It's just painful. I'm just gonna leave it. I don't know. It just feels super. Oh. That one hurt. trudging the road to a happy face. Now the threads, the 13 mm's, have a tendency to like to come out. So what I do is I don't put lotion on afterwards because they will pop out and then you'll have to pull them out. And that is a real big pain because you just did the needle for no reason. Then I'll put this on and just, you know, kind of calms everything and, you know, makes it nice and cool. Oh boy. I think I'm going to put the screw threads in just the easiest place I can think of because I don't want to deal with any pain. All right, so yeah, I'm going to do these screw threads like where I want volume or something easy. I'm going to do like a mesh. So if I do like a mesh pattern, it'll kind of build on it. Perfect. No thread. Get a little twist, pop, right out. That's easy, I will say. Okay, so I went this way. Now I'm gonna go up. Ooh, that's not very fun. Once it goes in, you know, it's smooth. You just make sure it's yeah, good to go. Success. I was gonna do the screws in, but to be honest, I can't have the bruising because it'll be a whole week before the bruising will go away, and I don't want to deal with that on my trip. So I'm just gonna keep it simple. Gosh, I almost feel like it's hard to see, but I feel like I have little scratches. It's the weirdest thing. God, I almost feel like I scratched my skin. Can you see that? It's like little scratches. Oh God, I hope not. All right, I'm gonna put these safely back. I've had enough screws. I'm just gonna do a little BAP technique, Hyaron. Just give me that extra glow. You know, you just go. I have another video on it, so you could always watch the correct way to do it. And You know what? That one really hurt. I had a feeling something was going on there. And that's how fast one Hyaron can go, so quickly, because it's not as thick. It's totally different. It just makes that skin glow. It's great stuff. And if you're hydrated, it'll go right in and just give you that nice hydration. The next day you won't have any bumps, but looks like I may be having a few. Well, I appreciate you all watching. Thank you so much. Hope you learned something. Hope you learned with me, because I make mistakes too. I do this for fun. This is like my hobby. And, you know, we love this stuff. It helps us improve the quality of our life, because we're happy with the way that we feel and look, and there's nothing wrong with that. And don't let anyone tell you different. All right, everybody, have a wonderful rest of your day, and thanks for watching.